Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video, guys. Today we're here with the twin Otter aircraft. This aircraft, it was out in 2020. They took it away from us and they brought it back in 2024. We're going to take it for a little bit of a test flight today, see how it flies, see how it handles. Now, this aircraft is a Pacific aircraft. The couple specifics about it is it does have a couple different variants. It has a regular variant with the wheels, the floats, and of course the skis you can have, and then it has multiple different liveries. I like the shark one, so we're going to use that today. This is the passenger variant of this aircraft that we're using with the wheels, of course. It does come with those three variants. I don't think usually this is used either for passenger or cargo. The specifics, this is a PT Whitney engines, a PT6A 34 turboprop engine. Maximum takeoff weight of this aircraft is 12,500. Maximum landing weight is 12,300. It has a range of about 920 miles. Cruising speed of 170 knots. It has a service ceiling of 25,000 feet. It has a length of 51 feet, a height of 19 feet, a wingspan of 65 feet, and it's a pretty cool aircraft, very versatile, and we're going to check it out and see how it flies, see how it handles. It does have about 19 passengers, I believe, with 2 crew members that you can have in this Pacific aircraft. So let's go ahead down to the ground here. We'll go to one of these places here in Florida. Maybe we'll go out to the Keys. This is the Air Force Base. We'll go out to Key West. Where's Key West? Here it is. Go. Oh, that's the helicopter pad. Where's the airport one? It's further down here. This changed a little bit on me. Okay, that's the military base one, right? That's the... Yep, and then this one's right next to it. Here we go, Key West. Okay, we're going to put ourselves on the ground, fly around in the Key West. We're going to do a cold and dark startup. Now, this says in Microsoft Flight Simulator, they don't really give you any information about this plane. All the Pacific ones that I just read off were what I looked up online of the Pacific aircraft model. It also roughly cost about $7.5 million for this plane. And this is a 2024 that we're running it on right now. It came with 2024 in the deluxe version package, is what I've been reviewing lately, and this is another twin-engine aircraft. The Pacifics in Microsoft Flight Simulator only say that the range is 600 and the maximum cruise speed is 140. So it's not even accurate to what it actually can achieve in the real simulator. So that's kind of disappointing. Like, they're so lazy they didn't even put any information in at all about the actual aircraft. So very interesting that they would do that. I don't know if that's the flight characteristics of this. We'll just take off the pitos and covers, and let's see, wheel chucks are out of here. It's a very nice aircraft, as you can see here. I think they also use this for skydiving as well. If I'm correct, let me know in the comments below. This one also has those winglets in there. Pretty cool looking aircraft. Let's go ahead and open up the door here. Check out the inside. Let's go inside. Oops. Hey, you could do camera mode. My bad. Alright. So we have the caution. Now, it does have the tablet with the instructions how to start this up, but they're not accurate, and they don't seem to be updated yet, so we're just going to go ahead and kind of do our own thing. I think Shift 1 will bring you to this panel here. So the prop RPMs, once we get the engine started, we're going to wait for this to hit about 14%, and then we'll kick in the fuel. And here's your fuel boost down here, which we're going to start up once we get the battery on. So let me see, Shift up here. This is your upternal panel. So if you press Shift 3, this is Shift 4 here. Different views. You're going to want to go ahead and turn on your panel light. We'll get the plane ready for startup here and give it a little bit of a test flight. So let me just see, where is, I believe the battery was on this panel, but let me see, is it This panel, there's a... Oh, here's the battery. It's on this panel here. Shift 5. Battery on. That can go to main. Okay. And then we'll do shift 3 here. We'll get the beacon. First, we'll put on the beacon. Put on... I don't know. We'll put on the bleed air. I don't think we actually need the bleed air until we start up the engines, but we will also put on the pitot heat as well. Wing. Yeah. So we'll put the beacon on, and we need the seatbelt signs as well. Let me see where they are. I believe they should be over here somewhere. Where are the seatbelt signs? I know they were over here somewhere. Fasten seatbelt, no smoking. There we go. Okay, now we're good. So we'll come down to here, and we will start up the engine. Now, we're looking for the prop right there to come up. Once it comes up to about 14%, we'll go over to the overhead here. And start up the engine. I forgot to close the door. Let me go back outside real quick here. All right. Okay. Now we will start up the number 2 engine here. Control Shift 1. Waiting for the prop to come up. That's your autopilot panel. Let's see if it works. It does. That's a good sign. Introducing fuel. There's the fuel pump. These are supposed to be on too, the fuel boost. It's definitely a beautiful aircraft. All right. Let's go taxi out. Put the bleed air on now. Generator 1 and 2 can come on. We don't need any icing today. It's kind of warm out here. That's your autopilot panel buttons here, which we're going to test out and see if they actually work. Alright. It's a pretty nice looking aircraft. I really hope it works. Alright, let's see. Most of these planes have not been working too good for me, so... Low pressure. I don't know what that's about. Manual, engine. Let me just double check all the switches here. Maybe we don't need that. Alright. I think we're good. Alright. Let's go ahead and take it for a little bit of a flight. If I can find the brake here. That's the brake. All right. Pretty nice. I do like this aircraft. This is a nice one that you can island hop in. Super functional aircraft. Let's take it for a little bit of a test flight. In the meantime, let me see what it looks like on the interior. Very nicely done on the interior. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Okay. Whoops. I overran the grass here. This is a relatively nice plane to fly. That's some of your views. I think this is going to be a fun one to fly, to be honest with you. I'm going to go through the grass here. I do like it so far. I'm wondering if it works good. Alright, let's get on the runway. Alright, here we go. I'm putting power in. A little bit of rudder there. I'm putting a little aileron. It's pulling to the right there. A lot of torque with this one. Pretty fun to fly. I didn't put any flap in to fly this thing. Let me put power. I'm gonna try to climb out here. Doing about 120 knots. This one seems to fly a lot more stable than the other twin engines that I tried. It's very smooth. It's not as isolating. It feels good on the roll. It feels a little bit heavier, like a heavier aircraft. Definitely better than the other ones I was reviewing for the twin engines. So far, I'm really liking the feel of this aircraft here. I really am liking that. It does have an autopilot. Let's put it to 2,000 feet. We'll climb up and see if it works here. Autopilot coming on here. I'm going to let go of that. Let's see if it's working. We'll do an altitude hold at 2,000 feet, 100 feet to go. All right, nose is coming down, so we are holding at 2,000. That is working correctly. Let's go to heading mode. Put heading mode on. Looks like we are turning on heading, so heading's working good. Autopilot seems to be working relatively well here. I like this one. Trim in mode. Okay, there's something going on with my trim. This is cool. I really like this one. It seems to be working well. It's holding heading. We just took off from the airport over there. I like the sounds of this one too. Sounds really nice. Let's check out what it looks like at night. Okay, not bad looking at nighttime. I like it. It's not bad. Alright, let's do a little bit of test flying with it now. That is the autopilot coming off. Nice sounds too. I gotta give it credit. So far, I'm really liking this one. It feels a lot better than most of the other ones. Even the takeoff roll, we had to give it a little bit more aileron when we put the power in because the torque of the engine was pushing the right wing up. So I had to put the aileron in for it to level out so we can take off smoothly. That was a really nice feature, the flight characteristics of this. All right, let's go. We're going to just pull the nose up with a power on stall, see how it handles. Let's try that. It's starting to stall on me now. 80 knots. I'm pulling back. Pulling back. There's the stall warning. Right wing feels like it wants to drop. Continuing here. Alright. 60 knots. And left. Okay. I like the call outs too. Alright, pull out the power here. Let's get back on track. Very nice. Very nice. I'm liking it so far, guys. This is great. This one might be worth flying so far. Alright, let's do one more stall. I'm going to go ahead and pull the power out now. Pull the nose back. Let's try to stall it one more time here. Pulling back, pulling back, pulling back, pulling back. And the nose is dropping down. It doesn't want to snap the wing over. Alright, adding power back in. That one's nice. Alright. Alright, let's go try to land it and see how that goes. We're gonna go ahead and start a descend here. And we'll try to land it. This is nice though. It's working great. This one I like. So far, so good, guys. This one is a great aircraft, which I'm impressed. We finally got a good one. You know, all the ones that we have that are absolutely terrible in the simulator, this one seems to be good. By the way, the point of these videos is not to discourage the or discourage, like, to say anything bad about the developers or these aircrafts. The point of these videos is just to give you an honest opinion of the aircraft. Okay, I don't have any connections to anybody or anything. I just make these videos because I really love aviation. I love flying these planes. And I want people to understand. Oh, it has a train warning feature in this aircraft too, which is nice. I want people to understand if these are worth flying. You know, we're gonna get an update for number 2. Uh-oh. What is that? Something's going on there. I'm getting some kind of noise. I don't know what that is.
Terrain.
But I just want people to know that these aircrafts are good or not good, and what to expect with them, you know? That was weird, that noise. I don't know what that noise was about. But we're going to come back in around for a landing here. We got a train warning. I don't know if you can turn that off. But some of these planes are great. This is fantastic. All right, I'm way off course here.
Bank angle. Bank angle. 500. 500.
I'm gonna put a little. Head back to the runway here. So yeah, I mean, like I said, the point of these videos are not to discourage anybody from buying Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 or 2024. I have over 1,000 hours in one simulator, and 2 hours. I have like 200 hours in this one. So I've done a lot of research. I've done a lot of videos. I've been on YouTube for over 3 years. And I just make these videos based off of what I find to help people that are interested in aviation and trying to make a decision whether they're going to purchase these aircrafts or not, you know? It's not to say anything bad about anybody. We do have a Cessna Citation X coming out, private jets. That's my favorite. I'm going to be doing a review on a 300 Phenom, I believe. And, of course, a Cessna Citation. What other one is coming out? CJ4. Uh-oh. Let me float a little bit here. So this one's not bad. It's a little top heavy on the wing. You definitely have to put... This is kind of cool feature though, that you have to put a little bit of roll into it when you're flying. That seems to be more realistic with a top heavy aircraft like this, you know? Because if I just let it go, we want to go to a slower speed, you know? Let me get the flaps up so we don't have any issues. But yeah, this is a great aircraft. Definitely recommend trying it out for yourself. It's always been a really good and diverse aircraft. I think you can even open these doors up too. I know you're not supposed to do that while you're flying, but I just wanted to show you that it does open up. The animation here needs to be fixed a little bit, but hey, you know, there are going to be another 2 updates coming soon, supposedly, so hopefully we get everything working properly. It's a little rough on the ground handling. Let me see if I can get it to work a little bit better here. Okay, so let me check one other thing here. Shift. Okay, yeah, so this is your props for your ground. You could pull the props back, I bet, in order to slow down your taxi. You see it tilts? You gotta watch when you put power in because it tilts. It's definitely top heavy. I like that about this aircraft though. It makes it more challenging to fly. That's a pretty cool feature to have. I'm definitely gonna take this some island hopping. This one's a great one to island hop with for sure. I like this one. This is a great island hopper right here, boys. We're gonna eventually get some private jets in this stream too. Let's get the animation of this thing shutting down. Put on the brake here. We can feather the prop too, which is cool. Turn that off. It's a very noisy aircraft though, that's for sure. Hopefully we could get that one to shut off too. But yeah, overall I would definitely give this like a high 7, maybe even an 8. Very nice, very nicely done indeed. That engine is going to continue to spin, right? I don't know why we always have engine problems. There it goes. Yeah, there you go. All right, there you have it. That is the Twin Otter. Beautiful aircraft. definitely love this plane. The sounds, the flight characteristics, the high wing, you can feel it. And definitely a challenging plane to fly. Actually, it's a lot of fun. You definitely got to try this one out. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Smash the thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're new. And we'll see you in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye now. Almost messed up the ending there. Bye.